When studying deity figures in Himalayan art, it can be quite confusing because of the number of varieties, different shapes, complexities. So the HAR website has come up with a system of 11 types of deity appearance. And this, for the most part, is really a creation. Now, some of them are more traditional and such as peaceful appearance, semi-peaceful, wrathful, warrior. These really are traditional categories known by artists and also known within a religious context. But those four different types of deities, they're part of the overall 11 figurative forms we find in art. But we have this separate category of 11 types of deities, which includes the four, but needed to be expanded to deal with some of the other very apparent and very characteristic features that you will easily recognize, such as animal featured appearance, universal appearance, ithyphallic, winged deity. So these are just a few of the others. But here I want to just mention the category out of the 11 types of deities, a category of stacked deities. Yes, it's a little weird. Yes, it's made up. But what it does is it addresses a particular type of appearance that we find in art, and it's both in painting and in sculpture. What it is, it's where you have combined deity figures stacked one above the other, either standing on each other's shoulders or standing on each other's heads. And we don't have a lot of these. We have some very, somewhat well-known figures, and then we have a number that are not clearly identified that could be out of the Nyingma revealed treasure tradition, and some of them are also coming out of the Shakta and Shaiva traditions of Hinduism. So for the study topics for this, we have descriptive appearance and recognition, we have religious traditions, then we have painting and sculpture styles. So for the descriptive appearance recognition, we've talked about that, but who are they? Well, the most common ones we find are Avalokiteshvara in his form as Hari Hari Hari, and this is a really referring to Vishnu, it's a form of Vishnu in Vaishnava Hinduism, where we have at the bottom we have a lion, above that a Garuda, above that a blue Vishnu, and above that we have Avalokiteshvara with one face and 6 arms, standing on the shoulders of Vishnu. This is a very, very common form, and it's an old form. We find it in India, we find it in Nepal. Not a lot of sculpture, but we do find it. Then we have a form of Ganapati called Raghavajra, coming out of the Atisha tradition. Then we have a Nyingma Heruka figure, multi-headed, multi-armed, and there's 2 of them, and one standing on the other's shoulders. We have the Hindu deity Siddha Lakshmi, and then we can have a number of different forms of her as well. And then we have Vajrapani, what's called the 3 combined deities form of Vajrapani, Hayagriva, and Garuda. Now, there are other figures, there are other deities that can be included, but they've not all at this time been identified. Now, we have to be a little bit careful because sometimes this idea of stacked deities can be confused with layered appearance deities or with the other topic of body mandalas, where a lot of deities are depicted within the form of a one-faced, 2-armed human body. So this is just a quick overview of stacked deities.